विदेश मंत्री एस जयशंकर ने कहा कि भारत चाहता है कि G20 गरीब देशों की जरूरतों के लिए संसाधन प्रतिबद्ध करे। डीडी डायलॉग पर खास बातचीत में डॉक्टर एस जयशंकर ने G20 की मेजबानी सहित तमाम महत्वपूर्ण बिंदुओं पर विचार साझा किए हैं।
Look, let me make 2 points here. One, international relations is both competitive and collaborative, by its nature.
Sure.
G20 is the kind of forum where the expectation of the world is that the collaborative phase, the collaborative instincts would be much, much stronger than the competitive instincts. Okay. So this is a time where every G20 member feels that responsibility, that what they decide when they come here, the directions they set, the understandings they reach, the concepts which they propagate, these have long-lasting consequences. Okay. In a way, today you can say, because the G20 is far more contemporary, because it's 20 years, give or take, as a forum, as opposed to, say, the UN, which is 4 times that age. Because it is contemporary, because it is more broad-based, I think the responsibility, you can truly say today that it is the premier multilateral forum.
Absolutely.
And therefore the responsibility on this forum is that much more. And that is really what we will see come into play on the 9th and 10th of September, which is these 20 countries and the 9 guest countries and the international organizations actually having that belief that what they will agree on is very, very crucial. They may have the differences among them, but that's for a moment kind of to be dealt with in the right forum, in the right situation, in another way. The second point I would make, look, yes, I'm shining the spotlight on Global South. I'm using the Global South as a concept to highlight a whole set of problems which to the to the mind of the world are the real remit of the G20. The G20 is supposed to be all about global growth and development. But I want to make one point. This is not, it's not a problem of the Global South in itself. Anything which happens in the Global South, in a globalized world, let me tell you, will affect the Global North as well. It's not, there's no firewall. I mean, Europe has discovered that, for example, when it has come to, challenges in Africa, or, today it could be a climate catastrophe, it could be a conflict, it could be a, we don't know, food crisis. Any major crisis today, it is no longer to keep it within a sort of a firewalled
silo
enclosure. I think everything today has global implications, and nothing reminds us more strongly of that than COVID. But it actually showed you, COVID was such a stark reminder today of how much mobility there is today in the world.
Problems.
So we are all in it together. This is not just Global South has a problem, so Global North comes and says, okay, let me see what I can do to the best of my ability. I think their necks are equally on the line on this one.